as always. So Amrish Baliga there with his perspective. Of course, the stock for the day is Sona BLW, and he put that out and lay out the reasoning as well. We're going to end absolutely flat. So this is almost an unchanged kind of a day. 22,200. Bank Nifty seeing a bit more damage, about 0.35, 0.4%. But the broader market just doing very, very well with a long list of, gainers. So yesterday it was PSUs and metals. Today it is capital goods, which is the sector of the day by far. But it's not just that. I mean, real estate names like Sobha, Brigade, and so many others which participated in the upside. Prima.
PSUs continue to see buying. The PSE index up 1.8%. In that, PSU banks rallying 1.5% at a time when the Nifty bank was down close to about 150 points. The top gainers includes Coal India, BPCL, NTPC, Power Grid in the PSU pack. Bharti Airtel, as the management reiterates that there is a need for tariff hikes from here on, not one, perhaps more than one. 2.5% up on Bharti Airtel. MNMC is buying. L&T higher for the second day in a row, and L&T has quietly crept up 4.5% this week. On the way down, autos like Bajaj Auto, Tata Motors see a cut of close to about 2%. Asian Paints, Tata Consumer, Britannia, HUL. So consumption too on the back foot.
Absolutely. On the broader market screen, of course, it was more about capital goods, capex. These were the stocks that were doing really well. So to start off with, as we've been pointing out, Linde India, Thermax, these were the big names. Hitachi Energy, almost 10% higher now on Hitachi Energy. More names like GET&D, a 5% circuit going on that one. So big moves coming in. KC International from the power space, also up and about. The other interesting names included a Brigade. Last minute rally on Brigade, 9% of a gain coming in over there. By the way, I forgot to mention CG Power on the capital goods rally. Thermax and CG Power, all these stocks had a good run. So did LIC, by the way. Not often that we see a 7% surge on LIC, but that was the day. Of course, it has gotten a reprieve from meeting the minimum public shareholding norms for another 3 years now. So that worked well for the stock. So these were some of the major movers and shakers. On the way down, Colgate was the big one in terms of a negative reaction to earnings, 5% down there. And specialty restaurants perhaps also on the losing side. All in all, of course, a much better day. Today's listings, actually, let's end with that. Aadhar Housing, 5.5% up. And TBO Tech was the big star from the travel and tourism space, up 52%. So all in all, a pretty good day for the mid-cap market, not so much for the Nifty.
All right. That gets us to a close on this edition of Closing Bell from all of us here. It's goodbye. Thank you very much for staying with us. But we continue here as we get you markets forward in just a bit from now.